what the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are. I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Hey guys, thanks for coming. We got a lot of people living up here. Didn't know how many would actually show up. We'd have to split this into 2 meetings or whatever. Just to start out, we're here to help people. That's the thing that I say anytime I meet with anybody, to explain our programs and what we do. We care about your safety, and that's why this is happening. We're here to help you. Schedule this meeting, hopefully have more answers for you, and unfortunately I don't have all the answers yet. We scheduled this, you guys got notices whenever you had your one-on-one meetings just last week, a week ago, hoping, hey, a week and a half, we'll have a lot more to tell them. Unfortunately we're not there yet, but I'll tell you what I know now, and be happy to answer some general questions from you. How this all started, we had an unfortunate incident where part of a ceiling fell onto somebody. Thankfully, it didn't cause too much harm. It was a big red flag to us, so I procured a full structural inspection of the entire community. And I said, let me know about the ceilings first thing as soon as you can, even before anything else is done. And preliminary report indicated that just because this is how the ceilings were made literally 80 years ago. You're living in places that were built and opened in 1943. So based on the structural engineer's report, we said it's going to be safer and faster to relocate 100 families than to try to fix upstairs and downstairs ceilings in 110 apartments where this could happen again. We don't know about the repair possibility yet. The inspection's complete. We got all the recommendations from the engineer on, hey, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is how you fix it, this is how you fix it, so it's going to be safe for people. We've given the information to the city, we've given the information to HUD. Nobody's come in over top of us and condemned these places, but we don't know if they're going to be able to be repaired yet. On paper, yes, physically, they could probably be repaired, but there's the financial aspect, which I can't answer for yet. That's going to be more of a HUD's call, what they can offer for these buildings. By our count, we're up to 62 families that have a landing spot. There are 101 living up here at this time. So that means we've got about 40 families that we still need to help. Or maybe some of them already made a plan and just didn't tell us yet. We've got to get that information so we know who to target and where we need our resources. We need your help. If you can find a place, please help us out and find a place. We've got 100 families to help. Everybody needs something different. We will do everything we can to make sure that you end up in safe and bearable housing. That's our duty, that's our job, that's what we want to do. We want to help you. We will do everything we can to get you somewhere else. We're going to pay the moving costs, we pay utility and other service fees. If you can also help us out with the move itself. We have a moving company. We will gladly have somebody come in and pack all your stuff up and get you to your new home. But there's only so many guys that work for the moving company, and that's starting to slow us down.
Well, y'all can start bringing boxes to people's houses.
We can do that. And we can also, we're paying the moving company. If you can do it yourself, we'll pay you. There's a chart that we have to go by. They have it listed. It's something that the federal government came up with that said, hey, if you live in Pennsylvania and it's you have this many rooms in your house, it's going to cost this much. So you probably get a payment of about, I'd say around $1,000. Some might be a little less if you're in a 1-bedroom. Some might be a lot more if you're in a 4-bedroom. But we will cut you a check if you can move yourself and help us out and not have to schedule that many more moves with the moving companies. Section 8, I know a lot of people showed interest in Section 8. You get a voucher, you go out. It's called a housing choice voucher. You have choice on where you live. You find your own place to live. Find a place with a landlord that's willing to participate in the program, and we help you pay the rent there. The problem in Johnstown, Cambria County is some landlords don't want to participate because they have to pass our inspection. Unfortunately, they don't want their place to be as safe as we require it. But we can help you there too. If you're looking and you're having trouble finding a place, let us know. hey, it's me and 2 or 3 kids, I'm trying to stay in the school district, let us know and we can help you, help find a place for you. You guys aren't being forgotten. I don't want you to think that we're just gonna lock the doors and forget about you. We wanna make sure, our goal is to get everybody out within that 30 days. We'll see what happens on day 31 if there's somebody that still doesn't have a safe landing spot. But our goal is to still have everybody move within that 30 days that notice that we gave.
So only like
Because we
15
moved
days
from
left.
houses to apartments.
Yeah.
This
So
shit
how
is
you gonna move
trifling.
like 100 people?
That's what we're working on. We got a lot scheduled right now. So I said we got 60 some families that look like they have a landing spot right now. So if you don't have a place to go, we need to know so that we can try to fast track you and get you out of here, get you somewhere safe. That's what this is all
Our
about.
places is safe.
Right. Like my place ain't no roof all in my head. Right. Ain't nobody even come look at my roof to see if it was anything wrong with my roof that would fall on my
It's not
head.
the roofs. The
You
roofs
just
are
said
fine.
it was the roofs.
Yeah, ceilings.
That's how my ceiling is. It's messed up and nobody came in my apartment to look.
And then
All I gotta do is put my hand up here and you can see the
Yeah,
ceiling.
it's because.
Oh, well, my
countermand.
ceiling not like
So it's
that.
not-
Then they make it inconvenience for men and women to be hired for these houses that can fix up these houses. They don't hire nobody. And the least little thing a person do, they fire them. That's why they don't have no maintenance men up here. They don't have the right people up here to be doing what they supposed to be doing. Because y'all don't have enough workers for one. And you're stressing out the people that are already doing it. And then the other ones, they ain't even answering the door. Like she said, they don't even let, they probably don't even knock on the door. But I'm just saying.
Excuse me, I have a question. Out of the 110 residents you had to move, how many of these places did you guys actually look at? Because no one came to inspect my apartment.
Mine
There's
either.
nothing wrong with
Mine
that.
either.
They
Nothing.
And I'm one of the people that already moved. There's nothing wrong with my apartment in Prospect, but the apartment that I moved to, my sink already leaking,
Okay.
and I live in an apartment building.
This isn't on, any.
I just moved there. I never even cooked.
This is a global problem throughout the community, according to the structural engineer. So he's the guy
But
that
it's
came
not
in.
every apartment. The last time they did any type of remodeling or anything up here, I lived in a different apartment. We didn't have to move for them to put in the new sidewalks, put on the new roofs,
Right,
or anything else.
Right, that was an emergency though. We're saying this is emergency and we care about your safety. We're worried. That's why we're doing this.
How can you care about our safety when we are one whole community together?
And this ain't what they just found out
And then you
30
moving
days
us,
ago.
you
This
splitting
been
us up,
going
you
on for
moving us
years.
to places
And they
that
not
are
saying what they
unsafe.
saying because you don't have enough workers to be doing the job.
Yeah, this is the first time that we've had a structural engineer look at this.
How long these
and
walls
do
and
top to
ceilings been
bottom.
falling down?
Long time.
And how much you been paying our rent and
Just
paying these people to make sure that thing is
Yeah, what
okay?
I'm saying is it can't be fixed fast enough. The ceilings are the immediate concern.
y'all knew
but
already.
they
Okay,
can't
so
be fixed
what's
fast.
fast enough? Right, they was like that anyway.
30 days.
Now you want to put us out to see if you can fix it.
Now,
where
what if we
would
told
just
them that?
fix it.
What if we told them that we want it done in 30 days?
Right.
Fix these walls and these ceilings in 30 days. How is you keeping my safe and you telling me I gotta get out in 30
The
days?
magnitude of hurt, depression, anger, everything.
Yeah, I'm stressed out.
Person in here.
This shit fall back on
Some
a
of
lot of
us live up here. We ain't
stuff.
gotta live up here. We want to live up here.
I get that, and I care about. It's not just
Please don't keep telling us how y'all feel.
Our prospect.
This is the only place that we felt safe. And
Out of all the sites, this was the best
Yeah,
site.
and it's the best looking.
I only been here 4 months. Y'all going to reimburse me for my U-Haul and all this stuff. I've been here only 4 months, and y'all knew this before in 4 months. Y'all knew about that ceiling in 4 months. Now I'm pissed off because I gotta leave my home to go into a jail cell.
Right.
What they moved me to is a jail cell. I appreciated my front and my back door.
Man.
For
I was thinking
real.
about putting
My
flowers
kids
and
can't even
stuff
go
in my
outside
yard
where y'all
because
moved
I
me at.
appreciated the neighborhood and the
shit-
people.
Crazy.
This don't make no sense. Please stop telling me how y'all care and y'all talking about our safety. When y'all sending us out there to the wolves, that's why she can't wash, she can't cook in her kitchen because she went from bad to worse. Shut them all down and move us. Shut them all down. Cops. Ain't that what the word say? Cops. Shut them all down.
Whenever they tore down the 2 buildings in Solomon,
I have a
they
question.
moved my grandmother from building 3 to building 4 so they could tear down 1 and 3. But everybody in Solomon ain't have to move.
That's what I don't understand. Why you gotta move everybody?
I could call out a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
with the housing authority, because that's how long I've been around. There ain't no reason to have to move all these people to look at a ceiling. Because even with the ones that have already moved out, some of these buildings is halfway empty. Somebody could be in there looking at the ceilings right
They
now.
got a plan, honey. They got a plan. They got a plan, and they want us to not know.
Right.
Y'all understand? I'm
They gonna replace us
horrible
all.
military
Ain't nobody coming back
I
here.
suffer from PTSD.
Yup, the aliens.
This was my safe haven. This was my safe space. And you took it from me.
If these spaces got so bad,
I live in a handicap unit. There ain't no cracks, no nothing, because if something happened in one of in my house, I'll be right at Emily's door. I'm not calling nobody. I'm going to the door.
what happened to the money that was sent in here to keep these places from getting in this condition?
We are severely underfunded every year, all housing.
How much these rent out here? This rent could go to $1,000 and some dollars.
Authorities are.
What you
On a
saying?
yearly basis, and, you know, these things didn't get like this overnight.
No, they didn't. I'm raise my thing.
But we're acting since we got that structural inspection, had that structural engineer come in. Whenever it came across my desk in black and white, that told us we have to do something.
I can't hear you. Can you say that again? I couldn't hear you.
Sure. You know, what I was just saying is, these places didn't get to this condition overnight, and it's not just the ceilings. You know, after having this full structural inspection done, they cited a lot of other concerns too.
What, like mold? Like mold?
Hot water.
Yeah, I got mold.
I got mold in my house.
That's what I think. Cause the water.
But I got mold in my house.
In my kitchen. I turned on the hour around 5 minutes. It's still bright. It's the fucking water.
got rats. I found the rats in my refrigerator.
Because even before they even told me about this, my water was turned on. I'm in my house, my water was turned on. Oh, we just taking the water in the pipe, somebody underneath the house.
When I first moved here, I couldn't turn my heat off. My heat was on 80 for the longest, and they had to come in. They had to come and change my heat. My head changed my thing. Yup.
I sleep with all my windows open in my
Yup.
house.
I had to do
It's hot
that for the
as
longest.
shit.
Yup.
And they never fixed it. Ever fixed it.
They had to come. They was
I had heat
like, oh, I
nonstop.
didn't know it was broke. I had to change it.
Summertime, I got heat.
Let me finish a couple of things I wanted to say.
I don't want to be there. Fuck, I don't want to be there. Yeah.
Hey guys, let me finish a couple things I want to make sure I got across to the group, and I'm, like I said, happy to take questions.
They don't care. I don't know what they had
Where I
to
was
do
at
for.
before I kind of got off the rails a
I'm
little
trying to
bit.
talk to y'all.
We want the best possible outcomes out of this. You're not going to be forgotten. There's a spotlight on Prospect, not just in Johnstown. Washington, D.C. knows about you guys. You know, I'm talking to HUD, there's ongoing stuff going on. They care about where you guys go.
Because Memphis, they still got dirty water. And they know about them
Everything's
too.
going on there. They've gotten the report about the ceilings, the inspections. They've agreed with our actions so far.
So since y'all not giving out Section 8 to people who wasn't on Section 8 list, is Washington, D.C. giving it out? Because if not, then I don't understand why you telling us about Washington, D.C.
Yeah,
It's not
because
about
y'all
them,
told
it's
me
about
that
us.
y'all was going to give me Section 8 into moving Coopersdale, and now I'm living here, and now y'all telling me y'all not giving me Section 8, and I got to stay there. That's what I'm saying. My kids don't even come outside. I don't let my kids come outside around that stuff.
And Emily, don't clean Cooperdale. I left Cooperdale to come here, and now I'm going back
It's
to Cooperdale.
trifling there. Like, that's not right.
Absolutely.
I'm not used to living like this.
Not going through all the process, the applications,
Sure. Yes, these options are available if you want to go that route. But there's still stuff we have to do.
I'm already on it. Y'all got mine.
Well, when I called, they told me that I was not.
I told you we're going up there with me because it's a Friday.
Everybody here is supposed to be fast track, even if you wasn't on
If
there.
anybody is interested in Section 8 and doesn't already have a voucher, let us know.
I told them
Fast track the intake, the issuance, get that voucher, and we can go out and find
It's not. That voucher not worth it. I mean, I don't know how many people y'all got in your family crazy, but for a family of two, it's bullshit. I'm getting $90. I gotta find a place under $750. It's like, what? Where am I gonna find it? And anybody that's under $750 not even doing Section 8, so it's like, I'm
Y'all blowing us out. It don't matter if our income was $1 or 10,000.
Everybody's different.
Exactly. And then when you do work, you don't get shit because you work too much. Trust me when I tell you. Like when I tell you about rent is high and stuff and I can't get nothing because of what I'm making, that's not fair to me. What am I here for? I could have stayed in Colorado.
What happened when Solomon is filled up, Cooperstown is filled up, and there's no more houses? Oh, you're like me. You ain't got to work. And then so what's going on to the rest of people that's going? Because I want to know that.
No, we want to work with you.
For everybody.
Right, and that's our problem. You know, if we had 100 vacancies, it would be easy. You know, yeah, here's 100 homes for 100 families, easy done. And I get calls.
He's not answering the question at all.
I say, do you have 100 apartments?
And if a fucking 17-year-old child can fucking understand, like,
That's why I said, if you guys can help us out. If you have
I'm not even from this town. I'm not even from Johnstown, so I don't even know where to even begin to even go to.
right.
Everybody's here that's not even from here.
Everybody's different.
Y'all supposed to be here to help us. How y'all asking us to help y'all? We need y'all help, apparently.
We're doing that, but I'm saying that anybody.
But you keep asking us to help you. How are we going to help you when we're looking for your help?
You ain't answer her
We're
question.
doing the job.
How are we going to help
There's a
you?
lot of questions flying around here, guys. Okay.
But she was the last question.
Okay. What wasn't answered?
What's gonna happen when all of the apartments are full?
We gotta find you someplace to go. Okay. Our job's not done until everybody's permanently housed. Okay.
We don't want our situation to be permanent. We don't want this.
Listen, guys, I can't guarantee you that you're gonna be able to come back to Prospect.
I don't want to come back.
You know we're not coming back. You know we're not coming back.
I would like that to be the scenario. You know, my preference would be, hey, they're saying it's not safe. I would like to make them.
Y'all tearing Prospect down? Are you all tearing Prospect down?
That's not a decision that we make.
Well, they tear it down. How can you guarantee us that we can come back? Some people want to live up here.
Yeah, if like I was starting to say, what I want to happen, or my best possible outcome would be if we could fix them up and get everybody back here. I don't know if that's going to be
What's
possible.
the ETA on that? 1 year, 2 years?
I don't know yet, because I don't even know if that's possible.
Ever?
I don't know if that's possible. This isn't done between us and HUD,
So is they tearing them down or what?
That hasn't been decided yet.
So why we can't just stay on the places?
They want to go back to their house. So they're gonna shut this shit down. This was a lot of more companies.
I heard somebody bought it for $3.3 million, and they gonna make it a
Are y'all gonna help us with transitioning as far as like, first of all, can I say something really quickly, y'all go like real quick? This is number one. Y'all gave us a $100 check and said, "Oh, this is for expenses for relocating." What is going to fund it? Let's be honest. No moving companies will take $100. No application fees under $100. And even if you do you get one for like what, $20? That's 2 applications. I don't know everybody else talk. I looked over the marketplace, Facebook, apartments.com, Zulillo, fucking up everywhere. Rent. Nothing is in this area available because everybody's getting it up, first of all. Number 2, if they're not getting it, they want your credit. It's all about credit or, what you bringing in. I went to an apartment, I think somebody I make too much to live here. How do I make too much to live here? How is that possible? It's not low income. You didn't take Section 8, it wasn't low income. The rent was $600. You make too much for me. How is that possible for me to make too much to live here if you're not low income? Then he tell me, I can give you another apartment for $875. So you want me to pay more because I make it? That's crazy. Knowing what I'm going through. I call out to community action. I call out to welfare. I call out to y'all. I call out to Blair County. Everywhere. No one wants to extend their help. How am I supposed to look for an apartment if I can't afford the application fees? How? Exactly. Nobody want to waive them. Nobody wants to say, "Oh, I can take this off your hands because I know you're going through." None of that. You offered us a $100 check. That's a gas in my car. That's it. It's a slap in the face. And then you tell tell me, oh, we can help somebody come in your house and help you move, and or you can rent a U-Haul, we reimburse you. Why do I have to go do any of that when you're putting me out my home?
Please let me address that.
The one bedroom that's strictly $650. Some of them are without even utilities, so everybody knows about the situation. They know if you're single, you get $650 because I've saw the different, times I've been on there. It's been this, and now they mostly all at $650.
And I'm talking about the landlords that's even private. They don't even want to take Section 8. They're still doing you grimy. It's like, they know what's going on here. And then, number one, it was in the news before we even knew.
Before we knew, it was definitely in
That
the
shit is crazy. I'm
newspaper.
getting calls my family back home. Hey, I'm checking your news now and found out y'all closed now. My family know in South Carolina before I
For
did.
real, they called me talking about you okay? What's going on down here?
Please let me address some of these things.
Sure.
Okay. All
Are you ever going to answer anything though? Because you go around it.
No.
All right.
Let me answer.
All right.
Okay. All right. Couple things that just came up here that I want to make sure everybody
You need a
hears.
microphone
Okay.
or something. We can barely hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta
So
speak up.
everybody got a $100 check, right? That is. Wait.
Okay.
Guys, let me finish, please.
You guys can get some answers. If you're quiet, you can hear him.
That's the property
I said one thing and it's an uproar.
I gotta understand why we're upset though. Come on.
I get it.
You
don't get it. This ain't never happened to you.
The third day, I got my memo on the 8th. It was so I got to be out by the 1st.
Yep.
That's crazy. And if I'm not, I gotta still pay y'all rent. That's crazy to me. Why am I gonna pay y'all? Y'all rent the fuck out. How does that work?
Guys, hey.
That's not how we need you to
guys.
speak.
I invited you here. I wanted to hear from you guys. I wanted you to hear from me, more importantly, to make sure everybody hears the same thing at the same time, okay? Please let me address this stuff, and please don't talk about until I get all this out, okay? Like I said, I'm happy to take questions. Let me address some of the things that just come up here, okay? All right, so the $100 check was the last thing I was on. That is not all you're getting, okay? We're paying for everything. We'll pay moving expenses, the turn-on notices, application fees. If you want to try to rent somewhere else, we'll pay all that stuff, okay?
You got storage fees?
The storage fees, absolutely. If there is something you think you need help with,
Wait, y'all, give me 2 seconds, y'all, please. I know you're all upset, and I get it. But we're not going to get nowhere if we don't let him finish, and then we can go back to answering our questions or yelling, whatever we're going to do.
yeah, you guys, please, I don't want to have to end this meeting because there's nothing getting accomplished, okay? I was hoping for this to be productive, get the information out, take some questions. Please just, let's keep it down a little bit and get through it, okay? What I was saying is we will pay anything associated with your moving costs. If there's something that we didn't think of, hey, I can't even, the things that have come up, storage because you're between one or two places, hey, I'm going to stay with somebody for 2 weeks or a month and I'm going to move from there to another permanent place. We'll move you twice if we have to, okay? We'll pay a moving company to get you to a permanent house. Hang on. We want to pay any cost that we can to get you to your safe place, to your new permanent place.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Like, why not just compensate everybody? If you're gonna fuck us, then fuck us with a little bit of ass.
Hang on.
You know what I'm saying?
Please don't use that kind of language.
I'm sorry, but
Okay. All right.
why not just compensate everybody? Because they're still not gonna be able to have anywhere to live.
I addressed that kind of before with the moving. We're paying a moving company if you want us to have a moving company.
$250 an hour.
If you can move yourself, we'll pay you. It could be $1,000, $1,500. It depends on how many rooms are in your house. So we'll give you the check if you can move yourself.
If you gave everybody $5,000, they're still gonna be homeless. They still ain't gonna have nowhere to live.
Right.
And in 5 months, they're gonna be back to where they started,
Right.
broke and homeless.
Yeah.
So why not just give everybody some compensate them?
I'm not even asking
You know what I'm saying? You get
Find
rid of
me
all
a
of them.
place that's suitable for me and my
That's
single.
what we wanna
That's
do.
all I want.
Or
I'm
that's-
not asking
or
y'all
that's
for no
something-
extendos, no none of that. I just want y'all to find me a place that's suitable for me and my single. Because everywhere that I can look is not suitable. I don't place with windows painted over. Like you can't even open the windows. One way in, one way out, fire hazard. And you want me to pay you $750 and more. Like
Let us
what?
keep working with you on finding somewhere to go.
I mean, you're screaming, yeah.
Okay.
$100
All right. No, that was just blanket, it's federal regulation, you gotta give everybody the $100, okay? Since we're paying all the living costs, you have to give everybody $100. That's what the federal laws say, so that's what we did. Okay, we didn't pull $100, that number out of thin air. Okay, there's federal regulations for that. And that's not to cover everything, okay? One of the other things that just came up here was how you guys got notified. You know, I tried to do the right thing, like somebody here just said, this isn't just about physically moving people. This is emotional, this is families. These are some people that have been living here for 20 years. These are some people that grew up in Prospect, lived in Prospect. I understand that it's not just our community up here on the hill. There's a greater Prospect community. There's faith-based community up here. As a kid, I used to visit my great-grandfather down the street on Impson. I know there's a greater community than just buildings up on a hill. There's an emotional aspect to this, absolutely. We're uprooting families. And so what I'm getting to this, how everybody got notified, is I knew that we couldn't do this by ourselves. We're gonna have 100 families in pretty serious need. So my first call was to HUD in the city and tell them what was going on, to see if they were gonna come in on top of me and condemn these places. That didn't happen. Then it was, people are gonna need extra services. We're going to need community action. We're going to need breaking the barriers. We're going to need those organizations that are out there every day helping people. They need to know that they're about to get flooded with calls. Call the school district, because we know there's kids up here going to school. That's something that was on our mind, is what's going to happen to these kids, displacing them from schools, where are they going to go, how are they going to get to and from school. So I made those calls in the days leading up to whenever you guys got your notices in the mail. Very unfortunately, again, somebody called the news and they called me asking about it. And I'm like, how do you guys know about it? The residents don't even know about it yet. I asked them, you know, please let the residents hear it from us. They put it on Facebook anyway. So, you know, I thought I was doing the right thing, trying to prepare our partners that were going to be able to help us and help you guys. And it went sideways anyway. So that's what happened with the notification, and why some people unfortunately had to hear it through social media or a text message or something, and I apologize for that. You know, I just told you why I did what I did, calling people that I knew were going to be able to help you guys and let them know this was going to happen. But you know, it's still, we want to help you. We've got, like I said, we've got 60 people with a penciled in landing spot. Our job's not done until we have everybody taken care of. Okay, nobody's going to be forgotten. We're going to continue to do outreach. 100 families that need 100 different things. Some need a handicap accessible unit. Some have families. Some are by themselves. Some need transportation to work.
So I understand that. My question to you is, being as though that y'all moved us or whatever the case may be, because I'm already one of the people that moved, right? And my children, my whole family is affected by this, right? But y'all saying y'all don't even know if we're coming back here. So this is permanently where I'm going to be at?
We need to think about
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's why I said at the top of this, I was hoping,
because my washer is still here. Like I got stuff that's like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I was hoping to have all the answers, and I don't have all the answers yet. You know, our conversations aren't done with HUD on what we can do with these buildings yet. You know, that's a little bit out of our hands, where I've got it on black and white what's wrong with the buildings.
Okay, so question.
So this is where I'm
permanently fixable, repairable, right? Will we be first in line to come back to our place?
If these things are fixable and we can get them back to we can say that, hey, these are safe for you, I'd love to have everybody back right where you were, okay? Again, that's...
So my question is, how can you guarantee that us here in the community now will be the ones who get in?
That's HUD regulations that we have.
Yeah, you're saying nothing. I'd love for y'all to come back.
No. Okay, so just so you guys know, is we've stopped new admissions while this is going on. So nobody is moving into Johnstown that's not a current resident. We're doing transfers only at this point.
Okay, so for the disabled, you said that you're trying to do everything best for everybody, but for the disabled, now a lot of them got into places that are not handicap accessible, and your option was to, as soon as you move in, then to put in a reasonable accommodation for them. But I know for a fact that there's people in the other communities, like Solomon and stuff like that are not disabled and living in there.
Sure.
But have you already given them notice to try to find somewhere else
Okay,
that
so-
doesn't open up?
Great question.
Or people
And
that's-
hang on, so this was
Not giving the
discussed
apartments to the wrong
internally,
people.
and we're looking at this as soon as possible right now, okay? So,
Babies, nothing.
They ain't gave people.
we know that there's people that are living in a handicap accessible unit that don't necessarily need those amenities. We know that there's people that are living in a 5-bedroom unit that don't require a 5-bedroom unit based on the number of family members in their household. Now, we're moving people out of Prospect into other places that may be overhoused, underhoused, or not in the ideal accommodations because it's faster. If we have to make somebody move out of a handicap accessible unit,
As soon as you move in, then to put in a reasonable accommodation for them. But I know for a fact that there's people in the other communities, like Solomon and stuff like that are not disabled and living in there.
Sure.
But have you already given them notice to try to find somewhere else
Okay,
that
so-
doesn't open up?
great question.
Or people
And
that's-
hang on, so this was
Not giving the
discussed
apartments to the wrong
internally,
people.
and we're looking at this as soon as possible right now, okay? So,
Babies, nothing.
They ain't gave people.
we know that there's people that are living in a handicap accessible unit that don't necessarily need those amenities. We know that there's people that are living in a 5-bedroom unit that don't require a 5-bedroom unit based on the number of family members in their household. Now, we're moving people out of Prospect into other places that may be overhoused, underhoused, or not in the ideal accommodations because it's faster. If we have to make somebody move out of a handicap accessible unit, there's 2 units we have to get ready instead of 1, because they've got to move out into a unit that we just got ready. Now we have to get their unit ready, and we're getting 2 ready instead of 1. So it's slowing us down the transfers. Now, we're not forcing anybody to take something that doesn't fit them. You know, we've had the conversation with.
You are.
Hang on, we've had conversations with families that, hey, we don't have an accessible unit for you right now. We can move you here if you'll take it, and as soon as we can get you out, we're gonna get you out. If there is, no way, no how, I have to be somewhere, we're gonna do everything in our power to get you to that place, okay? But it's the people that have said, hey, yeah, I can do without this for a couple months or 6 months or, however long it takes.
Convenience, but those people that are living in a handicap accessible unit that does not need it, they don't even know.
Right.
You're not even
Well,
putting the ball on them yet.
Sure. So every year, probably some of you guys get a letter from us saying that you're overhoused. You're in a unit that has too many bedrooms, and we can make you move and transfer to a unit that fits your family size. We don't traditionally do that. If you're in your home, we're still able to house people.
But isn't that our policy to open a handicap accessible unit for the one that needed it?
We can absolutely force that, but like I said, we're looking at a speed thing right now. It's faster. If they can take the other unit,
Why wouldn't you offer them Section 8?
we are absolutely. Yeah,
The ones that are living in a handicap accessible unit?
yeah, they should get that too. I mean,
What about when there's no more houses available or no more apartments available in Johnstown? We have to move outside of Johnstown.
Are they gonna travel you out there and you all?
We'll U-Haul you
But
anywhere
what
you
if
want
they
to
don't want to
go.
move outside of Johnstown? Then what's gonna happen?
We got to do everything we can to help you, and we've had the conversation.
We gotta do everything we can to get you out.
How many places do we have to offer somebody until they're on their own? And we don't
So we
want it to
can't on our own.
we don't want it to get to that.
He is on
We don't want it
his
to
own.
get to that. We
So
want to
what
make
if
sure
there's
everybody's
nothing
somewhere.
available and there's still people left who need houses, who need homes, who need to get put in an apartment? Then what's gonna happen?
We got to keep working until there is somewhere.
So they're still gonna be here, and we still got time. Cause y'all told us 30 days, but if everybody
No,
can get out
there's
within
going to be a
30
limit on
days,
this, guys. It's your safety.
That's what we
okay?
just want to know. Is there an actual cut-off date everybody has? Because I'm already out.
Yeah, I'm
But,
already out and I could have stayed.
I could have stayed.
I don't want to be where I'm at all.
Stay.
My question
Guys, you
is,
can't stay. This is about your safety.
my question is, they told us
Then
that.
y'all put us in Cooper and Solomon where she go to.
Cooper, they just was playing yesterday night. I was scared as shit looking out the window like, oh my gosh.
That's not where I want.
We'll pay for it. Yeah.
I was told that they
Okay.
only would pay for one.
I'm telling you now, we'll pay for a second move, and I'll put anything in one writing, okay? I'm happy to do that. Guys,
I still look at my paper, yeah.
That's what he's saying.
guys, hey, I just want to confirm that if you
you
need to
still ain't
move,
answer the question that I asked.
hang on, let me get this first and we'll go back to that. If you need to move twice because of this, we'll pay for it. We'll pay for it twice, okay? We'll pay for moving costs. We'll give you a check if you move yourself twice. We'll handle that for you.
Are you giving us the check before we move or no reimbursement?
They're not giving us no check.
I think we're giving the check before you move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coopers is temporary. I cannot stay at Yeah, I cannot stay there. My kids can't even go outside and play at the playground.
The first move is to get you somewhere safe. It's not up here, okay? So we can, that ain't tonight.
It ain't safe. People get shot up there. I'm afraid.
We can't do it all today.
Right.
But if people moving and cleaning South, they not.
Oh, you mean the conditions in the house? Exactly. Okay, that's correct. The people though, and then you need to let, like you can't then just go silent. You have to let the management know.
They don't even answer the phone. I tried to call them several times today and yesterday. My sink is stopped up. That's what I'm saying. I just got there.
Can you give us your apartment number and she'll get them on it right now. She's
okay.
I was told I have 60 to 120 days to find a housing with my Section 8, but they were not going to pay for it at all because I had to use my moving costs to move the Cooper.
If you're in Coopersdale now and you get Section 8, a place you want, and it's all good, and you're moving, we're going to move you from Coopersdale to that new place and do like we just did from Prospect to Cooper. That's what we said from the beginning. I don't know how it got messed up. I don't know how it got.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
So she's saying that that's what they're trying to say. But the people that's pouring out of Johnstown, are y'all guaranteed to go out with them to their new location too?
It's not like
just for
General areas too. It's all different.
So we'll pay for that. If somebody's moving outside the area, we'll pay for that to get
So
us.
are y'all going to give us legal document because this is just basically here. I can
That's like I said, there's forms to fill out. There's a form that you got to fill out with us. Is it a HUD form? There's a HUD form. We'll get that for you. We'll hand them out. I don't know the.
You still he basically said that it's a deadline because we got to basically get out of here as soon as possible. We can't stay here. So don't think that basically if you can't find anything, then just to stay in your apartment because it's dangerous.
What did you want to answer?
I said if there's no more houses in Johnstown, are y'all gonna force people to move outside of Johnstown?
You tell us.
We got to get you somewhere, whether it's in Johnstown, outside of Johnstown. We're not going to stop
It's just a yes or no type of question because I don't like how you beating around the bush. I just need a yes or no question.
I can't force you to move to somewhere outside the area, but eventually you're going to have to
Johnstown, Section 8 or housing. They gotta move out of Johnstown.
And that's what I'm saying. Like if we travel,
all the apartments out here are getting gone like that. There's really nothing left for it.
Well, we're gonna keep looking.
So then what? Y'all just gonna kick people out if everything's full? That's what's not making sense to me.
That's why I said our goal is to get everybody a house. So we're hoping it doesn't get to that where we have to change.
It ain't gonna get to it. I ain't gonna let it get to it.
You guys been looking for houses, you really can't find nothing.
Yeah, it's a shame.
And then y'all putting people in Coop and Solomon, those ain't safe neither. There's shootings, there's fights, there's everything going on every day. Y'all saying that's safe, that's not safe.
Prospect is better than all these sites.
Okay.
Right now, Prospect is a better
structure of it.
So y'all think that's safe?
they saying the structure, the housing, like they won't collect from your head. It's
But
safe.
then you walk outside and
Versus
something happens.
Yeah.
That's not safe. Nobody has to worry about that in Prospect, but y'all putting people who were safe here somewhere that they not safe.
Exactly.
Yeah, my kids can't even go
We're talking
outside.
about the safety of the structures.
So
Okay?
y'all care people lose their life for going places like that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
That's what it
the
sounds
reason
like.
for the move is we're taking you from somewhere that's not safe structurally and moving you to somewhere that's safe structurally. And that's what we do. We want safe houses. Safe everywhere.
People are still living in the same so, and like she's saying, where would we go if all the apartments and houses are gone? Is it that bad if they're still here? Like, is it really that much of a burden if they're still living here?
Or they need to take their shit and take your shit. And
That's how we all have to know this. No one can stay on the premises because of what's going on.
That house is in big stuff. I don't know if you're talking about Dallas, we end up here long time. Why don't they have something like that?
Are you talking trailers or permanent houses?
They were necessary, and they brought them in, they housed everybody with their stuff. Why couldn't they do something like that instead of trying to displace everybody?
Sure. So those conversations are still ongoing. You know, HUD's talking about emergency, they're talking about transfers. I've got a meeting on Friday with HUD and PA, Department of Human Services, where they're talking about emergency housing for Prospect. So these conversations aren't over yet. This is still very much a moving process on our end. This is a quick turnaround from, you know, less than a week from when we got the notice to tell HUD and the city and make the decision and get their agreement, and we moved on it. So, you know, this is still only weeks on our end. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do with everybody. Yep. Because something could happen before we get them fixed up. That's a problem. It's not, we can't get it done quick enough. Let's go. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think you guys should be paying rent up here right now. In Prospect situation.
I'm about to get up out of here.
Don't worry about rent in Prospect right now, okay?
That's what I'm saying. So the one that's here can't get first. Don't have to worry about rent. I don't want to get a notice telling me I gotta pay rent and a security deposit and a moving fee.
Yeah, nobody that's in Prospect should be worried about the rent right now.
Well, all right, pay rise up.
In Prospect.
Also, I have my appointment tomorrow for Section 8, but I definitely will. I called over to her, left her a message, she never called me back. But again, it's so, like, okay, so say for instance, we have Section 8, and you want to leave Johnstown and go somewhere else. Y'all want to fund that?
They're not even saying that to people.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, suppose we go somewhere that this is not originally open, like PHA or Delaware County. It's not open right now. But because of our situation, are we going to be extra? That's my question. Yeah, you do. You get straight.
Go by, but right now we want it to be before the resident, so that's where they come up with
Hey Mike, I have a question for you. If you have renter's insurance, right, would you guys be willing to work with our insurance companies to work on fixing our homes so we can stay in our homes?
Your renter's insurance probably isn't going to cover that.
We have it, so we know what it covers and what it doesn't cover, but we want to, if we have tons of insurance and it covers the structure of our place, would you guys be willing to work with our insurance company to get it fixed?
I don't think it's gonna cover it, but I'm willing to accept any of that. Okay, reach out. Absolutely.
They're probably gonna hear that for years. They're probably just be here being abandoned for a while. And then they'll tear it down.
So what I asked was,
this is what I'm telling you. So bring the black people the fuck out. It's too many black people coming in. It's the first time in Johnstown Housing Authority the rate has been closed. You know what I'm saying? All houses is bagged up. So I took out 210 homes. Okay, so these are the moving motherfuckers that usually fucking dead out. They take up too much and trying to get fucking stores and shit with patients out here. They're not with that shit. Niggas not trying to open up Section 8, bro. They don't want to. That's fucking discrimination. I told her she couldn't eat the crib because she makes too much. She couldn't sue me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all types of shit. This is just to get us the fuck out. They don't want us out here. They don't want us out here at all. The more communities we shut down, you know what I'm saying? Some gonna be abandoned, most gonna go to what you call these two processes. I mean, you talking about process, bro. It's worse. We'll shut down the good one. And plus, there's less people here. I think everybody out here, most of them had to go to these places. These places be filled up. I won't have to let nobody else in. I can close my witness. I can leave these buildings undone because I own it here. Yeah, all the people saying they can get us out. They don't want to out here. We moving out too fucking fast, too rapidly. They get scared. They're scared we would take over this shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that shit. So the plan was, all right, yeah, the food cut out on her. Let's just shut the whole shit down. This can be the start of getting them the fuck out. Just tell them whatever. It's okay if we keep them in Coop and Prospect. As long as we can keep them together. We the only ones up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can keep them together, they don't mind it. Same thing in the hood. As long as we can keep them in one fucking area and keep control of them.
That's why it's a project.
Yeah.
A certain amount of time. Right. Yeah. So that's
We like a short concept up here was like. Yeah, when you a little too close to like a home for them. Push them back down at the bottom. It's really bad. I can't breathe down here. The whole thing is small. There's trash all around the hallway. It's all over.
I had to go in the house and wipe the entire house. Like real bad. Like I'm talking about bleaching water on my floor. You talking about the walls, little roach, little black things that be on the walls. I had to go wipe them down off the walls, off the doors. Like, you know, sometimes it just be in the corners. No, bitch, it was on the doors. It was bad. Like I had to, like it looked good now that I went in there and did what I had to do. But outside, I be at the window like,
yeah.
Are we still having a meeting? Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hang on, guys. Before I get to a couple of questions. Hey guys, before I get to answering more questions here, let me just kind of wrap up what I had. I'm happy to stay and talk to people. Let us know what you need. I mean, you know, there's discussion on if you need help from us, and I'm asking for you help if you can help us out with either moving or helping find your own place. But if you need something, let us know. We can connect you to those services. We don't want anybody to. You're going through enough. So if you need any extra help with something, let us know, and we'll try to connect you with somebody that can give you that extra. 100 different families, 100 different needs. We know everybody's going to be a case-by-case basis. It's not simple for everybody. All right. Any other general questions that I can answer?
Yes, Mike. Several people need help with finding homes. The list that you guys gave us with the screenshot in the first package, or the package you got from Section 8, is either they don't take Section 8, or they don't have no house, or they not responding. So we need people, if you guys can reach out to the community, people who have properties, who are currently renting, and take Section 8 and give us a real copy of the list, that would be great. That would be the first step.
So, excellent question, and that's something that, you know, I didn't reach out to the Greater Johnstown Landlord Association yet. Of course, it's on the list, but I wanted to know how many families are truly in need that need a place to go. So,
all of us. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the group stuff. Honestly, I'm not staying there.
Yeah, guys, but I'm just saying,
how far apart from.
So I'm saying after we get people placed in our public housing, after people, you know, we're going to move in with a family member or friend, you know, the people that really truly have nowhere to go, those are the ones that we really need to hit hard and say, we got to get this person an address.
Wait. So you saying because I moved in Coopersville, I'm forgetting about it?
No,
that's what you just said, Mr. Martin.
No, you know, the people that don't have a landing spot or who need the immediate help. Everybody that's part of this prospect community, we still want to do everything we can for you. Whether you're here or whether you have to move to Coopersville.
Well, my thing is, y'all made a rush job. Y'all did a rush job. Y'all moved people who didn't have washing and dryers to places that's washing and dryer hookup. And then y'all moved people like me and Meek to places like Coop that don't got washing and dryer and hookup. So
y'all should have moved us there.
And then you said that y'all going that we could take the dryer, but y'all never put the hole in the wall for us to.
That's one of those case-by-case things. You know, you guys have the washer issue. There's people with disability issues. There's people with bedroom issues. They need to be close by family or friends for extra assistance. That's why I'm saying everybody has something different. We're trying to do the best we can, and you know, we're gonna keep working with you. We're not just shipping you off to Coopersdale and you're done.
But how I know that once I get to Coopersdale that y'all gonna answer my question after that?
You literally just now said we're not worried about the ones that's already placed. We're worried about the ones that don't have nowhere to go yet that we got to get out of here.
And then once
that's what you
everybody
said. So that means we're not worried about y'all. And once everybody is placed, we're not going to be worried about y'all because y'all going to be in placement.
No, I meant because of what we're facing up here and wanting to get everybody out. That we need to get everybody out of here.
But who's facing it? Y'all or us?
The necessity is to get everybody who's still located in Prospect out of Prospect first, and then once we're handled, then he's going to resort back to the ones who not comfortable.
But I'm not comfortable with that.
Because that's not going to happen.
I'm not comfortable with that. You're not going to tell me, oh yeah, move, we got you, we're going to do this, and then say forget me.
We're not like good. We're not.
I understand that. I completely understand that.
I don't want to leave. So I understand.
Also, there's another thing.
I don't want to leave. I've been living here for 6 years. My daughter literally was raised here.
We reached out to other housing authorities. Somerset County Housing Authority in Indiana are willing to help anyone who's interested in going that far.
Okay, what about I don't want us to go to full time jobs out here.
I'm sorry. I just want to know, like, what's going on with these other? I understand y'all saying the ones around me in Union County. What about further out?
Guys, okay, so
They're the ones willing to skip the list and put you on the top.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't know
so-
about every single housing authority.
So we just reached out to a couple housing authorities locally that we're friendly with. Somerset, Indiana, we're on good terms with them. We share trainings and stuff. And they said that they would have some apartments available for Prospect residents. Said absolutely, here's the application. If anybody's willing to go outside the county.
But why you ain't mailing it to everybody already?
If somebody wants to go further outside the county, if you want to go to another state, to another housing authority, let us know. We'll make phone calls. We'll get you the application. We'll move you there. We'll move you outside the county, outside the state.
They making my ass get
We get that far, but where the fuck are we going? That's the question. Where the fuck are we going? You don't want to be with me.
It's just that we hear the number y'all gave us, the numbers y'all gave us, we'll call around and they'll tell us something different. We all are telling them. And then we'll call y'all.
And that is in writing, so
I'm
it's like
calling
you're saying it, but it's not in paper.
Put anything in writing.
Can anybody tell me right now that I'm going to be able to get money to move to my permanent house?
I will absolutely do that for you. Okay.
What if we can't afford to move? Like, we have nothing.
We're going to pay you to move, okay?
Yeah, but I don't have money now.
I told you at your meeting that you would get an expense check. You had to fill out that form.
That was after. I was under the assumption it's after I moved.
No.
No, yeah, we'll give you the check before you physically move out. If you're going to move yourself, we'll give you a check, possibly today. We're jumping around with our own from normal process to get checks and processes.
I think it's just the security. Because now everybody's asking for 3 again. Before it used to be just the first and the last. Now people are asking for all 3.
I believe you can avoid a lot of this by just paying these people off.
I don't want to be paid off.
I don't want to be paid off. I want to stay in my Prospect home. That's what I want.
I moved from Colorado to
You have a
Johnson.
responsibility to make sure
I want to
everybody
make
gets
sure that
something.
my daughter is safe. I don't want to go to no
That's
place
something that we have to do.
boom,
We want to do
or
it.
can't play outside. We're gonna worry about speed or dogs in the home. That's what I'm worried about. I shouldn't have to leave my cleanliness of my home to go somewhere else that's trifling. Like I deal with trifling people. I be fighting every day. I'm not leaving to come out here and do stuff.
Yeah, so what happens with things like that? What happens with things like that? What happens if we get into an altercation somewhere else? What happens if we get into an altercation somewhere else? Because y'all first thing is, you fight, you get put out, whatever case may be. I'm telling you, I'm not the one. So if somebody try me over in Coop, I'm standing on it. So my thing is, and Coop is like that, because I've been in Coop. I came from Coop and I'm here.
I'm looking out my window yesterday. They said, what you looking out the window for?
What's going to happen then? Because Coop is territorial.
I live here. Excuse me.
We don't want any violence anywhere.
Right.
Well,
Coop is territorial. There's a lot of violence.
There's a lot of violence there. I can't even walk up my steps without people standing in the hallway.
Y'all leave at 4 o'clock. the cameras go off, and then that's when it's all what it is. At Cooperdale.
Okay. You gotta let us know what's going on.
I just did.
Y'all want us to be rats? Y'all just rats eating cheese.
Them showers come right here.
Yo! My shower ain't sure and shit. Ain't sure. I thought it was just me. My shower head was leaking and everything. I fixed it.
60 years old, and every time I sit down, my knees be cracking because the toilet is so low.
And it is little in there. My bathroom and my toilet, my tub, and my toilet got a different bathroom. Like it couldn't be one bathroom, it got a different bathroom. Like literally, my toilet
One bathroom is the tub, and then another bathroom is a toilet in the sink. What? Like what? It's a
My daughter was scared to get on the bus. My daughter said she's afraid. She said, "Mom, I'm afraid to get on that bus." They kept yelling and fighting on that bus. I'm scared. My daughter is 6 years old.
Oh yeah, I'm taking
The kids don't go
Like my
outside.
kids gonna have to go to fucking counseling and shit behind this. Y'all don't understand.
They fight in the house.
No, for real, like that shit affected my kids.
You gotta remember this, the hallway. They look around in the hallways. Now they got cameras in there and they don't even look. Because when my granddaughter got jumped right in front of the camera at the bus stop, they didn't do nothing. Nothing.
And then if I get out here trying to protect my kids, I'm gonna go to jail. Because I don't have no family out here to take my kids. Then my kids gonna get taken from me for CYS. And then what is house gonna say? Oh, because they had to move me out of Prospect.
more distraught than we are.
I'm saying,
I already told me yesterday. She said, Nana, if you move to Oakhurst, I ain't never coming to see you again.
Look,
And they told me that I was
I'm
going to Prospect.
the matron up here, so I already know how the community is up here. I work with Maxwell and I'm the aide on the bus. So nothing can say what to say about the kids. Oh, we already know.
These kids up here play outside.
They play outside. My
grandkids don't play outside.
Girl.
It's getting on my nerves.
I told you where they gonna be at. I'm gonna be their teacher.
You gonna be outside at 11 o'clock at night. Y'all home and y'all bed getting up to go to work the next day. My grandkids cannot go outside and play because they gonna get jumped. And them little kids is grinding in them hallways. They effing in them hallways. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, I can't even trust my own kid, my daughter, to walk the trash downstairs, no nothing.
Baby's crying for their mom all night long last night. I don't want to hear that. Babies is no mom or dad around.
I told my daughter she need to get her butt out of there. And she got 2 kids that live down there. I hate to go down there to visit her. Just see her apartment. It's nasty. You think I'm gonna live in another project? No, I'm not.
Mine's is in there. It's 7 of them. She got 5 kids, her husband, in a 3-bedroom. And she waited 4 different times waiting for my.
You said Beverly Hills or.
Can y'all call a professional cleaning company to come clean up these places I want to go stay at?
How about that?
Can y'all call a professional cleaning company?
Building was in the 4-bedroom with 2 kids and 1 man.
Wait, time out.
Can y'all call a professional?
Wait. So I hear what everybody is saying as far as it not being safe for the kids to move, playing outside, the space is too small, this, that, and the third. But the bottom line is, what are we asking for? If that's unacceptable, what are we asking for? Because all the yelling, you just yelling. So let's get to the bottom of it.
Girl, we asking to stay in our homes. We just said that.
Wait a minute. We all, I hear it. Y'all all saying the same thing. I hear that, but I'm saying is like, what are they saying though?
That's what we trying to figure out.
All right, well, I'm saying Cooperdale really nasty. And I already have my apartment for Cooperdale. It's not ready yet, but I have my apartment for Cooperdale. What I'm saying is, can I get a professional cleaner to come in there and clean the roach eggs and everything out of there?
I had to go in there. When I tell you, I had to scrub it down really bad.
It's really bad.
It's very bad.
So can professional cleaners come and clean out our
I will allow
apartment?
you to come see my apartment building. I will allow you. And when you come in my house, you can be like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. It don't even look like I belong there.
But that hallway smell like
But
pig.
the way I gotta leave out and come in and my kids, the area is sad. It's really bad. It's really bad.
I just want somebody, I want a professional cleaner to come clean my apartment
I'm not hard to get
because it's
along
really
with.
bad.
I move quick. You see, I saw my paper, I got out of here. I'm not hard to get along with. But where I'm being placed is really, really bad. Like really bad. It's not good at all. I swear it's not good.
I hear it all.
I can handle stuff. I can handle certain shit, you know what I mean? But it's not good at all.
So at this point, I guess it's like, what else can be done? If you say that there's nothing, they can't be the end
That's
all.
why y'all trying to push us out of here. But I'm telling you, Cooperdale is worse off than Prospect. Prospect. Kids come outside and play with the walls falling down, whatever the case may be, because the windows fall down on your hand at Cooperdale.
First off, my windows cracked twice in the wintertime at Cooperdale from it being so cold outside. So and I had to make sure that they wasn't gonna charge me when I moved over here to Prospect. And they was like, oh no, we're not gonna charge you. And that was only because I had put in a work order for them to fix it, and I had moved before they fixed it. But other than that, the windows is cheap, everything like it's dirt and grime from 12 families ago. Y'all need professional cleaners come in there and clean that out. Since I gotta go live in somebody else's house and somebody else's dirt, I already got my dirt accumulated in mine. For me to have to go in somebody else's house and be in dirt, I got a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 6-year-old. And I go in there and take time to scrub that out while I can't school. That's too much. That's too much. Y'all need to get somebody to clean that out.
Roaches.
And I mean a professional cleaner to come and scrub that stuff out. Same thing I would do when I move in.
But see, that's what happened when you move from in a house to an apartment. An apartment, I can't do nothing about the roaches being there. They gonna keep on coming back. Because of my neighbors downstairs or my neighbors on the side of me. That's nasty. I'm not used to no roaches. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Y'all, I'm trying to laugh at my pain, but it's sad. It's really, really sad.
I hear everybody, okay?
And now y'all telling us we're not coming back?
It's possible that we're not coming back.
I want to come back.
I get it. I hope everybody can come back, but I can't guarantee that.
All right, well, can I ever say a cleaner? Professional cleaner? Okay, that's part of the expense. That's definitely part of the expense. I can't take pictures of the place and bring it to y'all.
When she came through, he said, everybody.
Alright guys, looks like it's breaking up here. Anybody that doesn't have a landing spot, we're gonna get in contact with you, or if we don't hit you, get back to us first. Well,
They know.
we got 100 families we're dealing with right now. Even though I said, we have possible placements for 60, they're not moved yet, they're still living up here, so they're not a done deal. So we're taking all those calls, plus we got regular business going on too. The housing authority.
I'm moving to a house. I need that application for me to reimburse.
Sure, we'll get that to you.
So did I hear you say you said you have written to own?
Yeah.
So what about the ones that you don't have?
That's what we gotta do. We gotta find somewhere for them to go. Whether it's go somewhere temporarily, or we can find them somewhere else, something permanent.
So are y'all offering to put somebody in the hotel room until something becomes available?
Yeah, we're not there yet, because they're still living in Prospect. So like I mentioned to somebody over here, we started the conversation about, hey, do we need FEMA trailers to put somebody in?
Okay.
And we're not there yet. So those conversations are still happening. They're not done.
So when exactly is the last day? Like, when is the end off? Because it said 30 days, but then everybody is on a different day.
So we don't have an end date yet. I hate to give that answer, but
So I should have just stayed in my apartment. Oh my God.
It's not safe for you.
But I could have been here still. Do you not understand where I'm at? It's bad.
Just because it's not safe for her doesn't mean she couldn't have still been here until she found something better than what she did.
I don't like to be in there today. If I had 100 vacancies, everybody would have been out
But
today.
y'all made it seem like people had to go.
Right, and I
She in a
moved.
place that she don't feel safe at, and if she had time to find something better, she could.
She can still find something.
It's going to go around to
But
the
she
fact
can't
where
come
they
back
going to
here
start.
and find something better. She gotta stay in that place that y'all put her at, which she don't like and ain't safe until she finds something better.
Yeah, this isn't safe for her.
It ain't on her, it's on them. They got a crunch time, so you gotta get out of here. And it's like 120
But we the
of
ones
us,
that's getting
so they
kicked out.
moving us all
Not them. They
out.
got houses to go to. We
I don't want to say one thing, and I'm gonna just let it go. But remember, I don't even know if when you was born, 77 flood, Solomon, the buildings down outside, and everything else. Y'all had them trailers set up to house them people in, and so y'all was able to.
Why is it different?
Remodel and put the buildings back
That's
together.
another thing. Y'all keep saying it's different. It's a different scenario. Everybody's case by case. What makes this situation different? We are all homeless at this point, right? We have nowhere else to go. There has to be some type of emplacement for this. When something like this happens, if a natural disaster was to hit Johnstown, like a flood or a hurricane or an earthquake, y'all would have something in place for us, right?
we would have a flood shelter or some type of housing for us to go to if these were to get flooded or to fall down tomorrow.
And these are the
So why can't we exhaust those options until we find or we come back here?
And this is the way, I got a question too.
There might still be trailers up here. You know, we don't know yet. Those conversations are still happening.
But this is the best project y'all got in Johnstown. And y'all just spent all this time spent all this This is where everybody will say that this is the cleanest spot up there. And y'all expect us to go back. If y'all putting us back in those, in Solomon, Oakhurst, Coop, then people should just go back to where they came from. There's no point in putting people somewhere that they ran from, they came from. They ain't want to be there. And they coming back here was safe, and now they got to go back to that.
You're going to end up killing somebody in the place.
Somebody gonna die.
But I'm gonna be stressed the fuck out. That's what's going to happen.
I understand what y'all doing. Y'all trying to
This is stress on top of people. Like, y'all don't understand that. People, kids, all that.
Kids involved in this. You know what I mean? We're leaving somewhere that was home, somewhere that's ghetto as heck. On top of that,
That's like, just imagine somebody coming to your house and telling you gotta move today. Look at your eye, that eyebrow raised real high. You thinking about that, right? You would have a heart attack, wouldn't you? You wouldn't know what you and your kid would do.
But you're not facing
Miss Emily, I'm talking to
on top of
you.
that, being told that you gotta do it all on your own.
You would be stressed out. Y'all gotta understand how we feel.
Financially. And that's like, I'm appreciative, I'm grateful that y'all helping me with anything. But on top of that, it's like, yo, I'm one person. I have a job, I have a kid, I'm a single mom. I'm doing it all by myself. I work from home, I travel from home. I put myself in a position to be working from home and go to school from home because I didn't want to involve myself in the neighborhood. I didn't want my child to interact with I didn't want her to interact with these kids. Okay, I'm Colorado, but I still get the chance to do it. I mean, one day, New York, to be so out of the way, my hand, that's not Colorado. I left Philadelphia for a reason. I tried to be forced back.
The 8th, if there's still people living in here, I'm gonna be real sad because I can still be here.
Yeah, I've had my apartment, but it ain't ready yet.
30 days.
So I've been
April the 8th is the 30 days, right?
Yeah, my move date ain't until April 10th.
Yeah, April 8th. Mine was the 8th. Yours the 10th. Yours the 12th.
Mine's the 8th too.
I ain't got one.
I got the paper in the mail on the 8th.
My neighbors upstairs is the 14th.
I got the paper in the mail on the 8th.
The 8th was I think the first one. I'm trying to think first.
No, the apartment's on the end. The one that's here on the side.
We're still working on it.
I don't want to go pay.
I already said about that. So, yeah, what you want to do about that? Can I say something? I'm looking for my money. What you want to do about that? Can I say something about that?
Right. We're still working on it. That's what you told her.
So what if I found a place in like York, PA, or Dollar County?
And you know, I've been to all them board meetings, and I done listened to everything you done said. Hi.
Like how you said, like, sorry. How you like her? Y'all able to call like your PA or like
Somebody smell like sweat. Somebody smell like sweat.
Can I hear information?